Chicago River winding its way through the hook. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guard. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at center. And for Chicago, Knight and Levine team up in the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Vucevic, and it's Williams at the small forward. And good. Nothing was that time as it falls. Levine's got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach Levine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach Levine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
The kick out to Tatum. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Levine dishes to White. Puts it up from 17. Connects the jumper drops.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. The kick out to Walker. Here's Brown. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Levine. All good from outside. Tatum down low. Guarded by Levine. Brown. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
A floater, and Williams with the layup.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Inside, White. Pays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Shot's good by Walker. He has 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's White. Williams finds Vucevic. Over Thompson. That one off the back iron and out.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And they double up Brown. Thompson passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Thompson left side. Out left of the wing. 5 to shoot. Walker's shot is off. Bulls trail by 3. Right side White to the inside. And Tice throws it down.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
And, you know, it's a great call. And there were a ton of them. A few guys that will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's to Valentine. And the pass to Temple. Slides over Fournier. Temple can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 3. Fires from deep. The kick out to Tatum. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. Young against Williams. Valentine. And the layup is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assist.
Williams inside. Young's there. Outside Tatum. Second chance effort. And stolen by Valentine. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Then you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Satoransky looking around. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
Valentine, that's for 2. No good on the last second attempt there. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, in any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Thomas Satoransky is out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Aminu in at the proper forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Bulls trail by 7. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president, given Denver success identifying and developing young talent. With the win percentage has climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. The Beans check in for Garrett Temple. Williams kicks to Brown. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Satoransky, the pass to Valentine. Will it go? And that misses everything.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Williams kicks to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Williams dishes to Brown. For 3, Fournier. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. It was a transcendent talent at the top. You pick up Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school.
Go figure is right.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Boston.
In the corner, Smart with it. Here's Walker. White with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They get the rebound. And the jam by Levine.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
Walker with it. Williams picks him up. And Walker kicks to Thompson. Williams outside. Took the line by Boston. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Walker. That one goes. Count it.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Smart against Levine. Over Smart. Levine can't hit. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Snatched up. Outside Williams. Outside Walker. Goes back up. And the layup good by Smart. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And White kicks to Levine. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Walker with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Walker's got 11.
Out of their last 5 mates, how about all 5 from long range?
White the pass to Levine. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Walker dishes to Smart. It's stolen by Aminu. Left side Levine. Pass to White. Back to Levine. It's good from about 19 feet. He's got 11.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Larry Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Temple comes in for Levine. Celtics making a switch here. Celtics leading by 11. Pritchard passes to Thompson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Launches a 3. And it's White missing. Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Back to Tatum. Outside Fournier. It's Brown on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown, going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Now here's Williams. The dish to Vucevic. A rebound by the Celtics. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
White with it. Here's Brown. The good-looking shot from the wing. Brown's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots.
And so it's Boston. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, goodness, a tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 16 points and
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 13 feet away. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. And that's now 10 points for Jason Tatum.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Smart. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. It's not going to go for him. Smart on the wing. To the paint. Tatum kicks to Thompson. Walker the pass to Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. Now the pass to Tice. On the wing, Levine. Outside, White. Outside, Williams. They need this. And Boston with the rebound.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Daniel Tice. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Williams. And Zedaransky subbed in for White. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Brown. And Fournier subbed in for Kemba Walker. Chicago calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
For 3, Fournier, good on the 3-point shot. Fournier's got 6.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Zedaransky finds Levine, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job.
Here's Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Valentine. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the middle. To end the drought, here's Young. Williams with the block.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Celtics. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Nice D from Fournier.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Sonorowski after the basket by Boston. Ball's not loose and stolen by Tatum. Down low, Pritchard passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bulls shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Young. 1:29 left to play in the third. Levine can't hit. Celtics on offense. This run now up to 22 points to 2. 48. Ejected by Young. Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Pass to Valentine. Young inside. That one good for 2. Young's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Levine kicks to center ice. Floats one. Unable to get that one. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Temple. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Over Thompson. And he wheels that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
Passes it to Tatum. Back to Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 17.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Daniel Tice out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Arcidiacono in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Tice finds Temple. Here's Arcidiacono. Back to Temple. Fires top of the key. They get it back. Here's Markkanen. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I love the finish there by Markkanen. Can absorb the contact because he's improved his strength.
Edwards, he's checked in for Tatum. Free throw, no good for Markkanen.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Larry Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Here's Temple, pocket 6. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Ojale, that falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Temple. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. And both free throws good for Temple. Celtics have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Parker kicks to Ojale. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Markkanen passes to Temple. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two. Gets on Jabari Parker, and the first one drops. And both free throws good for Temple. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Edwards can't hit. And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Arcidiacono and the Bulls with another miss. For Boston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Count that one from Ojale.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Round inside, covered by Parker. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brown dishes to Temple. Pass to Markkanen. And Parker with the block. Smart wide open, he fires. He can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Temple the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Aminu comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Garrett Temple. A pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, the coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And Young with the nice bucket inside.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here is Valentine. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kemba Walker.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Brown feeling it out a bit from about 19 feet. Nice spin off the left rim and in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass it to Ojale. To the paint. To the left wing. Here's Neesmith. From outside off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Arcidiacono. Pass to Valentine. Over Edwards, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there is no real contest.
Here's Pritchard. Rejected by Young. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.